Representing Team Taz, the Machine, Brian Cage goes one-on-one with Marty Casaus next here on Dark.
Who can stop the path of Cage?
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Hook from Chico, California, weighing 272 pounds. He is the FTW World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Cage.
Brian Cage goes in tomorrow night on Dynamite, 8/7 Central on TNT against the top-ranked Hangman Adam Page.
His opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing 230 pounds, Marty Casaus.
Well, Marty's a big boy right there, and you know, you got to be careful dealing with the Machine, Brian Cage. Say that right now, FTW World Champ.
Now we see Hook lurking at ringside.
Well, he's not bothering no one. I mean, he's not up to nothing. Everything thinks he's sketchy. He's fine.
I mean, was there a reason why he was banned from ringside last week?
Well, that's the conspiracy going on in the company here. That's what happens with Team Taz. We get banned from ringside, but at least only Con and I had a good conversation last week at Dynamite, and that's why the FTW World Champion Brian Cage going up, head up against, tomorrow night, the #1 ranked wrestler here, Hangman Adam Page.
Marty Casaus, getting our first look at him here tonight in AEW. Brian Cage, though, leapfrog, goes for the trip. Casaus avoids it, but does not avoid the drop kick. Cage right on the money with that one.
Just like I taught him. No, I didn't teach him that. For those wondering, like, really? No. I beg you to find me drop kicking. Anyway, look at the shoulder blocks, the power. This is the thing. Hangman Adam Page, the problem for him is he went through a war with absolute Ricky Starks. He did. And what happened during that war on Dynamite is I and the rest of Team Taz, we found a crack, a kink in the armor of Hangman Page, and Cage will exploit that tomorrow night on Dynamite.
Oh, big kick there by Casaus, backing Cage up to the corner and firing in some rights and lefts, bludgeoning the FTW World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Cage.
Yeah, Big Marty showing a lot of intensity, but again, Cage, tough as hell. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look at brutal cross faces. You sure you didn't teach Marty Casaus that?
No, but I understand the questioning, and I know why you said that, and I respect that, and I like you, Excalibur.
Thanks,
but
man.
Right now, we're seeing Marty rip apart the face, or trying to, the rugged good looks of the Machine, Brian Cage.
Brian Cage could be going into Dynamite tomorrow night a little bit diminished.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's a good point. It could happen with someone as big and strong. That's why we take on challenges. We don't back away. That's what Team Taz does.
Ooh, swing and a miss there by Cage. Casaus diving cross body, but
curl him up, baby.
Cage hoists the weight Death Valley driver.
Might be done. Might be done.
Brian Cage just planted Marty Casaus.
Who better? I love Brian.
Casaus, he's I mean, similar height to Hangman Adam Page, but a little sturdier build.
Oh, yeah, he is. But listen, I'm taking nothing away from Hangman Adam Page. I know how tough he is. I understand why he's the #1 ranked wrestler in this company for good reason. He's a worldwide international superstar. There's no doubt about that in Hangman Page. But I'm telling you, something came out of that match against absolute Ricky Starks. We spotted something. Cage is going to pull it out tomorrow night.
Oh! That soul butt caught Casaus right in the sternum, driving the wind out of the lungs. And the hammer throw across the ring. Cage.
How athletic he is.
Uppercut, Kamengiri, and now the waist lock.
Oh!
Casaus landing high, up on the shoulders. Cage covers. No, Marty Casaus kicks out.
The Machine, Brian Cage, he makes it look easy. Listen, Excalibur, you've called tons of Brian Cage's matches before he hit the big time. You have.
I have, yes.
You know his history very well, probably better than anybody in this company. You know, so you know his evolution as an athlete, his size, his strength. He truly is a machine.
The most impressive thing about Brian Cage is that, I mean, he was always agile, he was always acrobatic, shall we say, but somehow putting on that mass, putting on that size, he's maintained that agility, and that's what makes him so dangerous.
You're right. That's a great observation, which makes him a hell of an athlete, too, as you know.
Casaus looking for the waist lock, but Cage,
Oh, watch out here.
The back elbow misses. Northern Lights suplex. Casaus.
Well, it's tough to get a win on the Northern Lights when you're flat-footed. So Mr. Marty You got to get on your toes. You got to get your belly button to the ceiling, my friend, and work on your back arch. It's a nice Northern Lights. Tough to pin a guy when you're not on your toes.
Especially somebody, 270 plus pounds like Brian Cage.
He's big, though. Big Marty's bringing the wood here.
Swing and a miss there by Cage again. Casaus.
Oh, right on the side of his head. Well, that's not going to faze Brian too much. He looks a little banged up.
Drop kick there. Brian Cage to the outside. Taz,
I'm a little surprised. I thought that he was going in for the kill, Cage.
Marty Casaus building up a head of steam and going over the top. He just barely made it, but he still collides with Brian Cage.
Big man hit the air for sure. That's all right. Cage loves a good fight, and that's what he's getting right now. So I still have faith in Brian Cage.
That's what he's getting right now, and that's what he's going to get tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT. Brian Cage versus the Hangman. Casaus just planting a full Nelson slam. Hooks the far leg. 2. No!
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian is definitely Cage is getting tested here for sure. This big man is bringing a lot of offense to Machine Brian Cage.
Yeah, it might
I don't like that look.
Might have been that Brian Cage was looking ahead to Dynamite a little too much.
Maybe, and that's a problem because we had a conversation earlier about it. But, I mean, Brian doesn't normally look past opponents.
Casaus, look at this wrenching on the head and the neck of Brian Cage. And what is he?
He's got something in his...
Oh.
He's grabbing the jaw. I don't understand what Marty did, but right now, oh!
The soul, but the kick to the chest, the thrust kick. And Brian Cage, the discus lariat.
Hangman Adam Page. Pay attention, my friend. You throw those big lines. There was a big line, my friend. That right there.
Right
Who
now,
better?
Brian Cage has Casaus up the drill claw. Plants him, Cage covers, and picks up the win.
Here is your winner, the FTW World Heavyweight Champion, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Well, Hangman Adam Page, pay attention, big man. You might be the #1 ranked wrestler right here in this company, and I respect that, as does every member of Team Taz, but you best beware on Dynamite tomorrow night. Drill Claw is in your future, homie.
Brian Cage showing off his strength. He manhandled Marty Casaus. Will the story be the same tomorrow night with Hangman Adam Page? Tune in to Dynamite, 8/7 Central on TNT and find out.